and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to today's plenary session. For those of you who I didn't manage to meet last night, my name is John Netting and I am General Director of Europe Business Assembly hosting this particular conference. Now, for this morning, I'm happy to say that my task is to encourage others to speak rather than to speak myself. So, within that endeavour, I would like to invite our first speaker, Emin Chamak, to present to you. He is founding chairman of the Turkish Healthcare and Tourism Development Council. So, Emin, over to you.
Well, good morning. Guten Tag, guten Morgen, bonjour, dobro utro for Russian friends, and United for Turkish friends, and Sabah khair for Arabian friends, and Buenos dias for Spanish-speaking friends. Dear distinguished public and health organization leaders and representatives who are giving services to all humanity of our world. Welcome to Swiss Summit of Leaders, Health and Wellness Tourism. As founding chairman of Global Healthcare Travel Council, I'm very proud and honored to make the opening speech. I'm thankful to the people who are organizing this great summit. I'm very excited to be talking in the front of such a great audience. I have joined you from Turkey, our Global Travel Council, which are trying to be established. We hope we will have a positive impact on this world. There is a Turkish idiom which says, health comes first before all things. Without health, humankind cannot advance. And also, the past president of North Cyprus, His Excellency Rauf Denktaş, has said that if you lost your wealth, nothing lost. If you lose your health, you lose something. But if you lost your character, you lose many.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you on a beautiful morning. And I have to admit that my desire to speak with you is conflicting sadly with my desire to go back climbing in the high Alps, which I left yesterday. I'm here primarily on behalf of the British Global Travel Health Association, which is a British charity. Its members are predominantly travel health professionals and all those with an interest in global and travel health, travel-related health. And it's only recently that we've begun to show an interest in medical tourism. And I would like to perhaps set the scene for the day in my remarks. I would point out to you that I'm coming to you from a completely professional approach as a health professional and not necessarily as a businessman. Most of us as doctors at some time or other have been businessmen, but we're usually medics first. So, the UK patients are now increasing quite dramatically from that figure to 09, and I'll give you an upgraded figure later on. The ones that are available are usually from a commercial base. They're often very biased. This can only be increasing with the passage of time. We see the low-cost airlines extend.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. McIntosh. I will be more speaking and taking the speech from a macro level, which has been highlighted by Dr. McIntosh, to a micro level, to a property level, to a resort, to a hotel, to a wellness facility, to a medical facility, to a spa. And I will speak about one perspective, which is more towards the wellness than the medical. Wellness, as you might know, is a contraction. Thank you. That's hospitality. Absolutely, Turkish hospitality. Çok teşekkür ederim. Wellness is the contraction of well-being and fitness. That's where the word comes from. It comes from it has about 40 years ago. It had been invented by a certain gentleman, I forget his name, but I think it's a great name which describes anything we can do for providing our guests with the well-being. In my presentation today, I will be speaking more towards how to link and how to create the best guest experience or client experience, if you would say, which is very important. Dr. McIntosh spoke about guest satisfaction. About 85% of the people seem satisfied when they go to a medical facility. Now, I think it's important to measure how your company, how your institution, how your city, how your people are satisfied, your guests, how they are satisfied. And that's what I'm going to cover today. So, in all what we do, if we take out the level, if we are not speaking about an association, a non-profit level, if we speak about an institution, if we speak about a company, hotel, resort, spa, etc., we know and we understand at the end of the day, if we don't make profit, we will not exist. And that's important to know. Is how you can make profit and how at the same time you create an amazing guest experience, a way of making sure that your clients, your guests will come back and will return and will stay for a long time in your facilities. And that's important for the survival for any business.
65,000. So we have about 65 to 70% of the hotels under our membership. Now, we talk about ASEAN, right? What ASEAN is. ASEAN was previously known as Southeast Asia, actually. And now we have a population of 600 million. ASEAN is made up of 10 countries. Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, Philippines, Myanmar, and Vietnam. And through arrivals to ASEAN countries, by country, as we again here, is broken down. In 2011, you can see Brunei Darussalam actually had the less. Then we have the other countries. Now let's go more focused on Malaysia and the reason why I'm here and what's available in Malaysia. Now, Malaysia have, in fact, 2 years ago, they introduced what they call an economic transformation program, and specifically for the tourist industry, they want to increase the tourist arrivals by 36 to 236 million by the year 2020. It is now hovering at...
Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure and honor to be here in your presence on behalf of my country and my city, Kumluca. Antalya is the tourism center of Turkey and Istanbul. Kumluca, where tourism, history, nature, greenhouses and lovely people are mingled together. Besides tourism, the most important protection center with a famous agricultural greenhouses. One side of the Mediterranean, with a population of 66,000, is surrounded by mountains on 3 sides of our city. The sun and the mild climate, climate featuring below on a plane.
Could we now have the next presentation from Turkey, please? In the municipality of San Yorta.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my presentation is about a city which is rich with its historical assets rather than health and wellness facilities. So you are going to see and hear more about history now, not about health. I would like to express my deepest regards on behalf of my citizen, the citizen of the oldest city in the world, Şanlıurfa. Located on a strategic location in Turkey, Urfa can be considered as the gateway to the Middle East. Yes, it is the oldest city in the world, and this is not a rumor or an assumption. During an excavation at the center of the old town,
is ensuring that the quality of care is there in professionals and resources.
I hope you're still all awake after a good coffee. It's a great honor and pleasure presenting you second panel regarding companies involved in tourism, recreational and hotel. The first presentation will be about us, then my colleagues. Most important, the second part is questions and answers, because we would like to know what you're interested in and we would like to give as good as possible answers to your questions. Now, we would like to start with Harvard HDL. It's the number. Right? Yeah. Harvard HDL was founded by two brothers. 1915, two Hungarian brothers going to the US. One was a islander, the other one was a restaurateur, and that's what we are still today. The biggest part is Crow Harvard International, which is doing tax advisors, auditing. HDL firms globally belong to the top 10 worldwide, like KPMG, Ernst & Young, you name it. You see our global profile. We are located in more than 114 countries, 171 member firms, 30,000 employees. So there is a huge capacity and knowledge, local knowledge, international knowledge. Harvard HDL is the small part of the show. We are concentrating on services and consulting services. We are only in 50 countries, mainly touristic oriented. Our clients are hotel chains, investors, funds, and governments.
By means of the annual subscription charge, which is specified per share, the depreciations, renovations, and modernizations of the resorts and residences, as well as administration services, including local country taxes, can be financed. For our members, this means they have the certainty of being able to spend holidays in modern and perfectly maintained resorts, even in 10 or 20 years' time. The local charges are incurred on a per stay on the basis of a cost-covering principle. They cover the costs for cleaning, bed linen, garden maintenance, heating and air conditioning, and security, as well as services such as animation, reception, etc. With the earnings from services such as flight reservations, excursions on location and gastronomy, Fairmont is able to further reduce expenses and therefore charges incurred by the member. The overall company model has proved itself optimally since 1963 and enables Fairmont to involve its members in a stable, self-financed concept which is thus largely immune to economic uncertainty. Some facts and figures. Operating income last year 186 million. Operating result 2.4 million. Remember, we are a non-profit organization. Group result 0.2 million. Net sales 29 million. Over 2.8 million overnight stays. Occupancy rate of 71.2% throughout the group. Employees, touch on 1,500 permanent employees. over 141,000 members, 57 resorts and residences in Europe, Morocco and the USA, 3 houseport home ports, 5,300 apartments, or if you want to put it in beds, over 22,000 beds, and 29 houseboats. Property acquisition value at the moment just a tad over $1 billion. Like I said, 57 resorts and residences in 16 countries. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Andre. That was Swiss efficiency. Unbelievable. Just give his presentation to Sierra Leone, a wonderful country. I had the pleasure to work in a few years ago, and then they said to me, just go back to Switzerland. No, I have to go back. Welcome, Thomas Duran.
Good afternoon to you all. So I'm very pleased to be here at this moment and this video short background about the tourism sector in Sierra Leone. The tourist sector now being given priority as reflected in 2012 presidential address and espoused in the manifesto of the government with aggressive marketing and promotional efforts. Total of visitors 2011 and 2012.
The mission and the vision of our practice is actually written there, that we are actually known for excellence, and since the inception of the company, we'll be able to receive a number of awards, both locally in South Africa and also internationally. One of the differentiating factors that we take seriously as a company is a covenant. We have been establishing a covenant with God, who is the Most High, and we have favor, and we continuously pursue improvement in all that we do. So when you are doing your development, you need engineers to actually look at it, and we can come up with something strategic that will save you on your operational costs going forward. Our team members, we are putting some pictures there for you to actually see our team members. You'll discover that it's not only that we sit down to do work, we also sit down to eat. And if you can see, you can actually see what is going on. We do have fun by eating. So the hotel and everything you put together, we come in to actually work in it and enjoy the food.
Quiero, en primer lugar, agradecer la invitación a los organizadores.
First of all, I would like to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being invited to this event.
Y saludar a todos los participantes de esta gran jornada.
And to greet all the guests who are here.
Mejillones es el nombre de un molusco.
Mejillones is the name of the city, of the district.
Estamos ubicados en el norte de Chile.
It's in the north of Chile.
En el desierto más árido del mundo. Desierto más árido del mundo.
And just to draw the line.
Es muy fácil invitar a trabajar en la mar a un ingeniero, un doctor o un profesor.
And now, to conclude, I'd like to say it's quite easy to invite a doctor, an engineer, a teacher to our region.
Well, let me introduce myself first. And who is Global Healthcare Travel Council, and I'm the founder of Turkish Healthcare Travel Council as chairman. And end of 31st October, my term gonna over, 2 term, and then new colleagues gonna take over. But another 8 months or 9 months time, I will be chairman of Global Healthcare Travel Council. The GHTC member profile, we are not accepting any individual members to our council. I mean, if you are a hotel or if you are a hospitals or clinics, you cannot be our member. You need to be a member of your council or member of your cluster or member of your tourism board.
Annually, and this is some figures regarding the number of the surgeries and a number of the lab studies have been done last year and regarding the diagnostic imaging. And based on the official figures from Dubai Health Authority, 1/3 of all the market in outpatients in the private sector or non-governmental sector is belong to the Iranian Hospital Dubai. And our hospital accredited by ACI as one of the first hospital in Dubai. And at the moment, the surveyor of ACI, they are again in the hospital for the second phase to go from the gold to platinum. Invited to visit us in your way from the west to the east or from the east to the west. Please, okay, have one stop in Dubai and visit our services. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Уважаемый председатель Джон Ниттон и уважаемый президент СМА, уважаемые члены сегодняшнего саммита лидеров стран по использованию медицинского туризма. Уважаемые друзья, обычно говорят, для того, чтобы родился человек, и он должен до конца своей жизни, без всяких недугов, должен жить. Для этого во всех вопросах вышевыступающих профессоров звучали, что медицинский туризм.
Dear friends, dear colleagues who are working in medical tourism sphere, I would like to introduce to you today the folk medicine and how we can integrate it.
Вы прекрасно знаете, что один из видов оздоровительных и исцеляющих мероприятий Юго-Восточной Азии и стран азиатских республик Индия, Китай, Казахстан, Япония, Корея 60-65% люди именно получают оздоровительные мероприятия туристических или в других отраслях жизненной необходимости именно от традиционной народной медицины.
All of you know very good that some people who are living in Asia region, 65% are getting treatment exactly from the traditional and national medicine, which was established long years ago.
Традиционная медицина, она зародилась веками наших предков. Жизнью, и давайте большой радости возвращаться домой. Желаю, поскольку я хадж, поэтому всегда я желаю всем вам долгих лет светлой земной жизни. Благодарю за внимание. Остальное направление.
Уважаемые дамы и господа, организаторы и участники швейцарского саммита лидеров здоровья и туризма стандарты качества, разрешите вас поприветствовать от украинской делегации, в частности от Киевского медицинского университета Украинской ассоциации народной медицины и от Ассоциации специалистов народной и нетрадиционной медицины.
Such part of treatment as the palliative and hospice care.
Последние дни тяжелобольных.
So which means the last days of terminally ill people.
И в Украине 10-11 октября
on the 10th and 11th of October, you're kindly invited to the Congress, International Congress, in integrating traditional and alternative medicine into this help terminally ill patients care.
Мы вас приглашаем к участию и будем очень признательны и благодарны за поддержку и проведение такого необходимого мероприятия.
We will be happy to see you and we'll be grateful for your support of this Congress.
It's a pleasure to take part in such highly organized summit. Thank you. So, about Center of Traditional Medicine, Chinese Traditional Medicine in Kiev. Our center is a center of health, and energy, and we are situated in center of Europe in Kiev. So, what we treat? What disease we treat? In our center, more than 10 years, people of different ages and nationalities successfully recover from wide range. In our center, we are doing health and beauty for our clients by means of using of internal resources of human body. Treatment of pain syndromes. Treatment of pain syndromes. Sometimes pain can pass to chronic phase and it turns to a problem for a whole body. In our center, we use therapy of pain symptoms, provide definition and reversal of source or reasons which can cause pain. Are coming to Kiev looking for surgical intervention. Existence of highly skilled doctors and much lower prices is a great potential in reputation for the Kiev.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to greet you, the prospering managers coming from different countries and from the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus with deepest respect and deliver the kindest regards and love of our country. The Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, the land where Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, the most beautiful woman of the world, was born. The motherland of embroideries which much affected Leonardo da Vinci, and the land that impressed the most famous works of Shakespeare. A tree that gives fruits is born and grows up from a single seed, and if necessary conditions are provided, it lives a life through which also gives life to other living creatures with its fruits. And each seed of its fruits turns into a tree which also contributes the continuation of such kind of a life motion. In Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, which is one of the most heavenly corners in Mediterranean, the research and training hospital of nearest university, which is the most advanced hospital in the Eastern Mediterranean region, the Innovation and Information Technology Center, comprising the most powerful computers of the region, the Grand Library, the most comprehensive library, and other institutions offering the best possible services at national and international level, came to life as a fruit and the product of ultimate objectives and determination of the nearest university that dedicates itself to humanity.
We have also psychotherapy and eating disorders and adolescent unit as well as some addiction or addiction treatments. There are about 600 employees in the hospital and we cover about 1 million population in Slovenia. We have about 60,000 exams yearly and about 4,000 to 5,000 hospitalizations. As you know, Slovenia is still in the crisis and the budget is lower each year. So we, from the national insurance as a public hospital, we get yearly about 25 million, and from the 2008 to 2012 we got 18% less money for the managing.
It's a great pleasure to be in this lovely city, in this beautiful hotel, to be with you and to share our experience in our university. What I'm going to do in the next 8 or 10 minutes, and I'm going to try to be brief as possible, I'm going to try to explain how we try to provide a unique education and try to create management as the advisor or director, but also acting professor of medical faculty. That's what I'm going to try. Well, first of all, location. Where is Uludağ University? Uludağ University is located right here. And this is Istanbul. If you take a ferry from Istanbul, 90 minutes, a ferry person will take you to Bursa. Our university is actually located in Bursa. It is the first capital of Ottoman Empire. Perhaps you heard about this magnificent empire. And in fact, it is the industrial heart of Turkey. There are many factories, many automotive factories and textile factories. And we are located in this beautiful city and historical city. And we have established in 1975. That's our location. Well, we have one of the biggest and greenest campus in Turkey. It's about 16 million square meters. And we have even a wildlife conservation area within the campus. The point is not working. Well, we have more than 2,000 academic staff. Most of them are actually full professors. And almost 2,000 administrative staff. And more than 50,000 students. And this makes us probably one of the most strongest universities in Turkey as well. And we provide more than 300 education programs under 4 institutes, 11 faculties, 18 vocational schools, 1 state conservatory, and plenty of research centers.
Let me run all of you through the slides quickly. As all of you must be knowing that China is the #1 country in the population-wise. After that comes India. My point across is, just to get across, is that India has a huge 30 million rich people in India. You must be knowing the Ambanis, the richest people in the world. The point is here, the potentiality I want to show all of you in medical tourism in my country, especially in the part of the city, I mean in Hyderabad, where I am practicing right now. But these are the basically potential treatments that I am doing in my clinic since 5 years. Skin whitening. Well, you all may think that why skin whitening, but you all have to trust that in most of the Middle East countries in India and several parts of the Asian countries, people are obsessed with skin whitening. As you all have here some tanning beds, we all have skin whitening treatments. It's a huge potential market. Pigmentation, hair fall treatments, anti-aging. This is one of the huge areas where there is a lot of potential. I mean, we have patients coming down from USA, Canada, European countries, the Maldives, Seychelles, various other countries for anti-aging. I am representing my company, so I have to talk about myself. So we are the first pioneers in skin and cosmetology clinic and Medispa in Hyderabad, where the name was not even heard of. I launched as a Medispa in Hyderabad.
Thank you, John. I'm very glad to be here in such a beautiful place and to address such a multinational audience. And I'm very glad to be able to represent my country, Switzerland, and the Institute of Quality Standards, Swiss Institute, to say about a few words about our institute, about our understanding of quality. Switzerland is internationally known for its achievements related to standards of quality and its underlying values. Could you please start the slides? I mentioned the precision of its technological products, but also the prestige of its luxury goods. Well, in Switzerland there is a personal approach in the service industry. I mentioned finance, education, or insurances.
I think it's not fair for Michael to introduce me before I speak because we hardly know each other yet.
My name is Yusuf. I am 30 years old by metabolic age. I'm a businessman. I enjoy very much doing business, but I enjoy better being an entrepreneur, which I am. We like to do a lot of innovative things. I think we need innovation, as you all know, to progress ahead. And I am a professor also, because I thought that's the way that I'd like to keep me updated and do my research on my product, so that we are always in good shape, good quality, and always looking for new products. And I play a lot of music in my free time just to relax. I still play those Deep Purple. I think it is in Montreux that this group, the English group, pop rock group, I think John will know. They played their first record here. I still play that number. All right, I think I'm going to do the presentation in two parts. The first one is going to show you a short video, and the second one will have an exchange of a short exchange of information, just to meet what our aim this evening is, to have a dialogue for companies like Michael on international cooperation.
Mr. Darko, you have the floor.
All right. Thanks for the invitation. I'm going to talk about our institution, Ghana Technology University College. Ghana is located in West Africa, first African country to gain political independence. This is just an overview of the school, the main administrative building, and some of the key facilities at the school. We used to be called Ghana Telecom because we are an offshoot of the telecom company, and then we changed our name to technology because our focus has broadened, and we offer all kinds of programs, today. We're a fairly young school. We're about 7 years old. We started the school from scratch. That was when I got in, relocated from the US to Ghana to take up this responsibility. Our first intake was about 97 students, and 6 years later we have about 4,000 students. We have several campuses in Ghana as well. Accra, which is the capital of Ghana, is the main campus, and we have other facilities in the region. This is one of the campuses in the region. Kumasi is the second largest city in Ghana. This is the governing council of the university. We have the graduate school, we have the Faculty of Informatics, we have the business faculty, and there was also
we have 10 branches around the world. And we are also members of British Pest Control Association. The reasons I'm being here tonight is, the first reason is because Coral Impacts is a European Business Award recipient. So thank you very much for this honor. And the second reason is because my company wants to be very close to the health and tourism industry. We want to know more about the concerns of this industry. In what way the pest control industry is interfering with health and tourism industry? Well, let me ask you something. Imagine you are a guest at a great hotel with great services, with a clean room, with a beautiful bathroom. But before you are going to sleep, you are going to bed, you will see a mice in your room. How great your experience will be in this hotel. So this is what we do. We want to take care of our partners from the health and tourism industry.
Hello, distinguished participants. First of all,
I would like to greet you all respectfully and extend a warm welcome to all participants. I am delighted and honored to have heard that Karabük University is recognized as Europe Business Assembly prestigious international award recipient, Best Enterprise Award in the educational sphere, and as the head of this university, Best Rector of the Year by the Socrates Nomination Committee. To stay competitive in a fast-changing world and to prepare the society of tomorrow, we are trying to invest in our students, in their skills, in their ability to adapt to change and to innovate. I hope Europe Business Assembly will continue to pave the way for stronger integration of the countries.
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I will make a brief summary of my company's activities in Turkey. We are a group of companies, almost 14 subsidiaries we have. We are mainly focused on two main fields. One of them is the railways. We are producing industrial production for railways components, and we are building railways also. The other activity for us is the energy. For the energy sector, we are an investor company. We have concessions for production of electricity, hydropower plants. We have 35 megawatts, 100 megawatts of geothermal power plants, and 750 megawatts of coal-burning power plants. Regarding this tourism and wellness issue, we have a project now. We are trying to run it. As you know, the geothermal is a hot steam powered generators for electric production, and then we are pumping back the cooled water into the ground. It's a renewable energy, one of the best renewable sources.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I suppose last but not least presentations. I would like to thank to the organizers as well as to the attendees and speakers. I believe we all had a quite fruitful day today. I know I have learned a lot. My name is Asim Vehbi. I am the CEO and Vice Chancellor of Girne American University, which is situated in Cyprus. I suppose most of you know where Cyprus is. Cyprus is in the Mediterranean Sea. It's a small island, the third biggest island in the Mediterranean Sea, and about 300,000 people live on the Turkish side of the island where we come from. Cyprus is known with its tourism. Cyprus is known with its higher education sector. Cyprus is known with the clean and very nice beaches. Cyprus is known for a safe environment and a clean environment. So I recommend you all to visit us there in Cyprus. Girne, the English name is Kyrenia, is the name of the town where my university is situated in. Girne is about 45 minutes drive from the Ercan airport, and about 60,000 people live in Girne.
Okay, the first award is to LLPJV Aksodin from the Republic of Kazakhstan, Director General Zamentikov Telman. Republic of Kazakhstan, Director Ritsenko Evelina.